Я думаю, что с последнего видоса я прям внешне поменялся, знаешь, в чем-то. Вроде бы, знаешь, там пережили 2020-й, не умерли, там, слава яйцам. Ну, вот, все хорошо. Настроение самое главное боевое. Я помогаю Алене и остальным ребятам готовить, пятничную вечеруху, знаешь, там, когда народ обычно у нас тусит и там отдыхает всячески, но уже не все вместе, а отдельно по домам. И чтобы людям было красиво, весело, интересно, я делаю, соответственно, очень круто. А планы в каком? В рабочем смысле? Опять-таки, быть лучше всех.
Подготовка идет, постоянно что-то меняется. Один из наших ведущих заболел, и нам пришлось менять концепцию, он будет работать из дома, да. Мы не сидим сложа руки, мы всегда заняты чем-то очень важным, полезным. Ни минуты не тратим на ерунду.
Представляю вам необыкновенный лук, который нам достался из Германии, когда мы открыли великолепную первую пиццерию в Мюнхене. Здесь у нас Deutschland, здесь у нас 14 стран. Тут Guten Morgen, кстати, с добрым утром, ребята. И тут у нас пасхалочка, кто у нас степный, это значит, кто у нас следующий, а следующую страну мы открываем Польшу.
Мы с Машей, новым нашим дизайнером в нашей команде, делаем сейчас наше новое ТВ-меню на темном фоне.
Самое классное время в году, когда отдыхают все, и тебе, если кто-то и пишет, то это поздравление. Снимаем СММ для UK, снимаем фото для агрегатора для Китая. Также обновляем каталожку в разных странах Европы. Это, кстати, мужские носки в Uniqlo. Это меня научил Сергей Лопухин покупать такие.
Вашему вниманию представляется толстовочка Dodo бренд, получается. Ее создатель Женя Путин. Прошу обратить внимание на бирочку, выполнена из приятного материала. Фольга блестит. Получается тут количество, я так понимаю, наших локаций. 14 стран, просто представьте себе.
Сейчас мы занимаемся расчетом заготовок на смену, чтобы знали, сколько помидорок нарезать с утра точно. Чтобы не пропали помидорки и не надо было вставать в стоп. Мы считаем, сколько оно израсходуется по среднему расходу. Средней продажи там смотрим. В этот день в среднем расходуется столько помидорок, поэтому, пожалуйста, нарежьте.
Я в команде промо-маркетинга отвечаю за направление любителей кино и сериалов. И мы сейчас разрабатываем стратегию как раз-таки коммуникационную по работе с данной аудиторией. Это одна из наших ключевых сейчас аудиторий на 2021 год. Довольно, я думаю, интересно. И мы хотим как раз-таки всем заложить, что если ты хочешь смотреть кино, то обязательно закажи Dodo-пиццу.
Hi, my name is Anna Bilaoka, and I'm responsible for the menu in new countries and for UK as well. And today I'm going to tell about one of the most exciting projects in our company. I will tell you how we're developing and launching the new concept menu for our first corporate store in the UK. So let's move to the UK and see how one of the most competitive pizza market works. Just imagine, UK is the third country for pizza consumption per person in the whole world. Amazing. And pizza delivery market has a huge potential. It's estimated as more than 2 billion pounds, huge number, and Domino's has half of that. We already had been fighting with Domino's with American-style pizza for 4 years before we realized that we have to be different to win there. And we decided to launch a new concept. According to our experience for customer research, we found there are a lot of people who want better pizza than American style. People want restaurant quality pizza delivered by the home. But the dough of current players are not suitable for delivery because it becomes not crispy and soggy. And we decided to change it. Fortunately, we already knew from our China team that Roman-style dough is much better for delivery, and it's pretty similar to restaurant quality pizza. And it's even lighter and crispier. So what was the idea of our new product? Fast gourmet pizza for delivery, Roman style dough, and affordable prices. Everybody wants value for money. Okay, sounds great, but how can we implement it? Let's see how we've done it. First of all, we analyzed competitors' menus and our own menu for current stores. And then we conducted customer research to understand what should we include in our future menu, how it should look like, and what we finally defined. We divided pizza for 3 categories: classic, gourmet, and signature. Classic means the most popular pizzas, such as pizza brands, Margherita or pepperoni, everybody would know that. And it's some safe choice for the new customers. Gourmet. And this is our focus because of it's our concept, plus gourmet pizza. And it should be with some Italian gourmet ingredients, something like with portobello mushroom, pesto, truffles, etc. And signature, something unique and memorable you can try only in Dodo. And people usually want to share it with their friends, to post it on social media. And it was very important to cover all the requests from customers, from vegans to meat lovers, and at the same time to not bloat out our menu. So we fixed it as 16 pizzas for our future menu. And after we defined everything, we involved experienced British chef Ben Warren, who helps us with creating new, unique pizza recipes based on local eating habits and trends. And during all the process, we always keeping our focus on pizzas as our main product. And our aim was to launch wow pizza for delivery and takeaway. And we believe if we can suggest the best margarita in the town, we have all the chances to win that. So here is our result. We launched balanced menu with just 16 pizzas, and each one is unique, beautiful, and has its own twist. Today, Ben will tell you some details about some of that pizzas. And keeping in mind our main focus, fast gourmet and affordable prices, we selected sides, drinks, and desserts. For example, we didn't want to consider some common drinks such as Pepsi or Cola for our future menu. We wanted some unique local craft brands for us. And that's why we chosen Karma Cola for drinks and the same approach for ice cream. And now we're already getting our first customer reviews. Let's see. The best pizza I've ever eaten in England. Excellent dough and great taste. Some of the best pizza I've ever had, thank you. Good pizza, speedy delivery, happy customers. Oh, I love it. But it wasn't easy to achieve happy customers' reviews and balanced menu. We faced a lot of challenges. Our process was going on during COVID and lockdown in the UK. And it means there are a lot of options are not available. We even couldn't get real customers' feedback for our new product. So we conducted remotely focused groups by Zoom with delivering pizza to get some feedback from customers. And the whole process was going on a test kitchen owned by our equipment partner, Team White. Huge thanks to Team. And overall, we changed our concept idea from American-style pizza to Roman-style pizza just in 5 months, incredibly fast. For all the challenges, we found the solutions. And now we can say everything is possible. So it was some part of our experience of launching and developing a new menu. But if we want to reach local customers' hearts, we should be conscious of local eating habits and trends. And here I will pass it over to Ben. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. So thank you for that, Anna. So I'm going to tell you a quick bit about myself and then jump into it. So Anna has created this fantastic structure for me to work to cover all our customer base. So I'm going to explain to you about how I applied the UK trends and eating habits to that to make sure it works for the UK market. So this is me. Hi, I am Ben Warren. The three things that I love in my life are food, family, and my dog Frank, who you can see down the bottom there. I'm the kind of person who chooses what restaurant I want to eat in rather than what holiday destination I want to go to. So I am a product development consultant and chef. I largely work in the retail space and have worked in the UK and Europe for some of the biggest food manufacturers they are. So these are multi-billion-pound revenue companies. So I think for you to understand how we came to the trends that we did, it's important to understand about the UK food heritage. So we used to have a bad reputation. And I'm sure you know that the UK is littered with pubs. And in the 90s, we had this gastropub revolution. So these were chefs working pubs who really lifted the quality of our food and took pride back in British traditions, British heritage, and British ingredients. And they created this explosion of passion for British food and produce, and you just saw a boom of incredible produce being created around the country. And this wasn't just like fine dining food, this is in our pubs. So they made great food attainable to everybody. And then the next thing that happened was around kind of 2008, 2009, when we had a recession and all these businesses were closing, and people struggling. This drove creativity on our streets. So we had this massive explosion of street food. And this was because it was a cheap business to get into. You didn't have the high overhead costs of restaurants. And it gave normal people the ability to create their passions and serve people food. So it drove this immense creativity at affordable prices. And what we got from that was no rules, as long as it tasted good. We had restaurants doing Korean burritos. We had cheeseburger tacos. You name it, we had it, Indian burgers. And a lot of our best chains that you see today actually started on the streets of the UK, like Pizza Pilgrims, like Meat Liquor. So all these chains actually started on our streets. And the next thing I think it's important to explain is a bit about our cultural diversity. The pizza revolution. So at the same time that they're having this kind of explosion on the streets, we had this pizza revolution. So as just mentioned, Pizza Pilgrims and Franco Manca. So they created these incredibly authentic, beautiful Italian products, but an incredibly affordable price point. And they really differentiated themselves from the rest of the market. But what they did is they took kind of from the gastropub revolution, this passion that we love about our produce and our traditions, and applied that to pizzas. So if you look at the Franco Manca menu, it's littered with brilliant quality, British, local, seasonal ingredients. So this is Anglicization. So we take something traditional and authentic, and then we twist it to make it our own. So our cultural diversity. In the UK, we have over 270 different cultures, and we completely embrace this diversity, especially in food, and we make it our own. So we mix and match what we like. And this is a menu from a restaurant called Kiln. This is a Thai restaurant in the UK that at one point was voted the best restaurant in the UK. And this is a brilliant example of it. They take brilliant British ingredients and then apply that to a Thai menu. So the final kind of piece of the puzzle to explain to you is our cultural drivers. Particularly now more than ever, with what's going on in the world, we need to feel good about ourselves. So food is a huge part of that. Food is love. We want to eat things that make us feel good, that make us, not feel guilty about what we eat, things that help us define our tribes. Identity is now more important than ever. We want to be able to show the world who we are and what we love and what we stand for. And we want to share these experiences, particularly socially. So food that is socially shareable is important. It's really important now more than ever. And finally, we want to treat ourselves. So we want to feel indulgent. If you're having a bad day, you want something that makes you feel great. So food needs to be that and need to do that. So these are kind of the main trends that are going on in the UK. And this is what's defined our culture over the past kind of 2 decades. So I thought I would show you now how we've applied that to our menu. So the first one is pride. So as mentioned, pride in traditions, heritage, and our ingredients. So anything that has pride in it and tradition behind it, we love. So our base is the best example of this. It is a traditional product. It's an incredibly well-crafted product. And I really believe that it is maybe the best on the market. It is such an experience to eat, and I really hope you get to do so. But using British ingredients, the anglicisation that I talked about, so making sure that we use those on our menu. So we're using like British produce, fruit and veg from local suppliers. We are using cheeses from local suppliers. We're using smoked salmon from the 7 & Y Smokery, so a smokehouse not too far away. But also, it's okay to use Italian ingredients because we like heritage, we like quality, so really good quality Italian ingredients. And then finally, homemade ingredients. We show pride in this by going that step above Domino's and everyone else by cooking ingredients in store. So we roast our own onions, our own mushrooms in store. We make our own sauces in store, which really elevate these pizzas to the next level. And then, as I've talked about, anything goes. We take what we like and we mix it together and make it our own. And Domino's did a brilliant job of this last year with this cheeseburger mashup. And it was 2 things that we really love in the UK put into one place. So what's not to like for the UK are 2 of our most favorite kind of street food snacks in one place. So the cheeseburger pizza, well done, Domino's. But what does that mashup look like for us? There are no rules as long as it tastes good. And a shout out to Spartak in China for a bit of inspiration on this. But this is our version of anglicisation. This is salmon. This is sushi meets pizza. So this is a California roll. So rather than having a tomato sauce base, it has a Thousand Island dressing base, smoked salmon, avocado, then it has a sesame dressing and a togarashi spice seasoning. So all these kind of Japanese sushi flavors, but on a pizza, and it really works, guys. We've also done a kimchi pepperoni pizza, the K-pep. So that is a pepperoni pizza, but then instead we have like a chili spice seasoning. We have kimchi on there, fresh spring onions that go on after the oven, and a sesame sauce too. So the next trend is attainability meets tradition. So anglicisation, anything goes. So we wanted to create something that is kind of very traditional, actually, that is very normal, but elevated to this ultimate level. This is about treating yourself, the best ingredients meeting the most common of concepts. So we took ham and pineapple and thought, what could this be? And that translated into lobster and mango, which is kind of a traditional flavor combination. But on a pizza, it is just next level. And again, I hope everyone gets to try this at some point. So next is fresh and beautiful. As talked about, food is a statement. You want to feel good about what you eat, and you want to share those experiences. So we needed to make sure all our food was fresh, looked fresh, and is delicious and beautiful. And this is a photo of our Proud Tomatoes and burrata pizza, just really vibrant and delicious and hugely shareable. Food is a statement. So Anna touched on that we need to cover everyone's dietary requirements, but food is a definition these days. Again, define your tribe. So it's this statement. You want to say your beliefs through what you eat, and whether that be vegan or health, we needed to have it on the menu. So we have 2 fantastic vegan pizzas on the menu. We have the veggeroni and spicy vegan chorizo. Here's a picture of the veggeroni. So that is a vegan pepperoni, which is made from vital wheat gluten. And then it has roasted peppers and rocket on there. And a really good vegan cheese. You almost wouldn't know it's vegan. It's a great product. And then one that kind of ticks the kind of health trend if you don't want a heavy pizza and want all those kind of goodness and your vitamin hits from really lovely green produce is our Goodness Greens. So this pizza has avocado on it, and it has pumpkin seed finish and rocket. So it's got all these lovely fresh green ingredients on top of it, so you can feel a little bit less guilty about what you're eating. So to summarize how we applied these trends to our UK menu: pride in traditions, heritage and ingredients. So that's our base, and using the amazing quality British ingredients and Italian ingredients. No rules as long as it tastes good. So these are our kind of mashup pizzas, California roll, K-pep. Anglicization, again, that's all these twists to make it British and making it our own. Food is a statement. So remember, food needs to be beautiful. People want to share it, and they want to define their tribes through their food. And that's it. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day.